Does the overhead press really deserve its spot as one of the 5 core exercises that should be in every workout routine? Let's find out. In this video, we'll cover everything from the muscles involved, the perfect form, common mistakes, and tweaks for the best muscle growth. By the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to master the barbell overhead press. First up, let's talk muscles. The overhead press primarily targets the anterior or front deltoid, while the triceps, upper traps, and medial deltoid assist in providing power and stability throughout the movement. Meanwhile, your core muscles engage to stabilize the torso and prevent back arching. And supporting muscles like the upper chest and serratus anterior help with control and maintaining proper form. By working this wide range of muscles, the overhead press promotes functional strength, improves posture, and helps develop well-defined shoulders. Now, let's move on to perfect form. First, set the bar in the rack at about collarbone height. You want to be able to unrack it smoothly without having to tiptoe or excessively bend your knees. This height allows you to step into the lift with stability and control. I recommend using a bulldog grip by placing the bar across the base of your palms. Rotate your hands inward, then wrap your fingers around the bar. This grip keeps your wrists straight, reducing strain and improving control. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Too narrow, and you risk putting unnecessary pressure on your wrists and elbows. Too wide, and you lose power and shoulder engagement. Move your shoulders back and down, and tuck your elbows so your forearms are vertical under the bar or slightly in front, with your wrists aligned. Straighten your legs to lift the bar and take 2 to 3 steps back, setting your feet shoulder width apart, with your toes slightly turned out. This creates a solid base to prevent swaying or imbalance during the lift. Squeeze your glutes and quads to keep your body solid, like one tight unit. Take a deep breath into your gut to brace your core, engaging your midsection as if someone's about to punch you. As you start the press, move your head slightly back to give the bar a clear path. Let your elbows naturally flare out as you press, but keep them slightly in front of your body for better leverage and shoulder safety. Once the bar clears your head, push your head forward through the window created by your arms as you lock out at the top. This keeps the bar on a vertical path over your midfoot, preventing you from shifting onto your toes or heels. At the top of the lift, everything should be aligned: the barbell, your shoulders, hips, and the middle of your feet. Avoid shrugging your shoulders excessively or overextending your lower back. Keep your knees, hips, and shoulder blades locked in place. When lowering the bar, control the descent. Don't just drop it back down. Lower it slowly and with purpose, bringing the bar down to between your collarbone and chin without discomfort. This range keeps tension on your shoulders and minimizes the risk to your joints. By following these steps, not only will you perfect your overhead press form, but you'll also maximize your gains and avoid injury. Now, let's dive into the common mistakes people make during the overhead press. These mistakes can slow down your progress or, worse, lead to injury, so pay close attention. Number 1. Going lower than your mobility allows. When your elbows start caving in or moving backward, you're going lower than your mobility can handle. Instead, stop just before that point at around a 90-degree elbow angle. Number 2 is not allowing your elbows to naturally flare out. Many people focus too much on tucking their elbows in, which can limit shoulder mobility and cause discomfort. Instead, allow your elbows to naturally flare out as you press. This will enable the bar to follow a natural path while maintaining shoulder safety. Number 3 is overarching the lower back. Excessive arching of the lower back to push the weight overhead can strain your spine. Instead, engage your core and glutes to maintain a neutral spine. If necessary, use a weightlifting belt for additional support. Number 4 is flaring the elbows too far out. Allowing the elbows to flare out to the sides puts unnecessary strain on your shoulders. Instead, keep your elbows slightly in front of your body with your forearms vertical under the bar for better leverage and shoulder safety. Number 5 is lack of core engagement. Not bracing your core and squeezing your glutes and quads can lead to instability and potential lower back strain. Instead, take a deep breath and brace your core before starting each rep to stabilize your torso and protect your lower back. Number 6 is using too much leg drive unintentionally. Some lifters unintentionally use leg drive, turning a strict press into a push press. Instead, focus on maintaining strict form, using only upper body strength. Number 7 is inconsistent bar path. Allowing the bar to drift too far forward, backward, or around your head reduces efficiency and increases the risk of injury. Instead, ensure the bar moves in a straight path directly over your midfoot by moving your head back during the press. Number 8 is shrugging your shoulders at the start of the lift. Starting the press with a shoulder shrug reduces stability and shifts focus away from the deltoids. Instead, keep your shoulders down and focus on pressing with your delts and triceps. Number 9 is moving your head too far forward. While you should push your head through the window after the bar passes, some people overdo it, moving their head too far forward. This disrupts balance and can strain the neck. Instead, push your head just far enough forward to align everything: bar, shoulders, hips, and feet. Mistake number 10. Doing them all at the same time. Which mistake do you think you've been making? Drop a comment below and let me know. Now, let's explore some powerful strategies that can elevate your muscle growth while doing the overhead press. First, adding a pause at the top of the lift can work wonders. Holding the bar overhead for a moment builds stability and forces your muscles to engage more as they stabilize under load. This adds an extra layer of difficulty, ensuring your deltoids, core, and even traps are working harder. Next, consider using a weightlifting belt. A belt provides additional core support, allowing you to lift heavier with more confidence while keeping your lower back safe. It helps stabilize your spine, especially when you're approaching heavier weights or looking to push your limits. Other than the common methods like drop sets, partial reps, cluster sets, forced reps, and others that you can check out in this video up in the corner, there's another technique you can use for this exercise by using leg drive. To do this, use your legs to generate momentum to help drive the bar up. Once the bar is overhead, focus on a slow eccentric phase. This technique allows you to add 3 to 6 extra eccentric reps to your lift, increasing time under tension and promoting muscle growth. Just remember not to make this a habit and do it all the time. And there you have it. Congratulations, you now know everything you need to know to master the barbell overhead press. Remember to enjoy the progress of learning and growing and embrace each step to becoming the best version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fitness tips and workouts. Let me know in the comments what exercise you'd like to see next. Until next time, verið í sæl.